30 million Americans suffer from eating disorders, and that number is on the rise.
Now, a national survey is disclosing one main reason why: social media. Fox 43's Amy Lutz has more in this week's Health Smart.
I'll look at my followers or who I'm following, and if I start to have a judgmental thought, I like to unfollow them.
That's 19-year-old Mia Kennedy's best piece of advice for dealing with social media and negative body image.
When you're constantly scrolling, because it's just like this quick, like moving on to the next thing, your brain absorbs so much where sometimes you're not even thinking about it and you just assume like this is the standard.
It's one of the many things Mia learned at the Renfrew Center during her 7-week stay to treat her eating disorder, ARFID, or Avoidant Restrictive Food Intake Disorder.
I would fear like choking on food or going into anaphylactic shock, to the point that I cut out a bunch of food from my diet. I lost a lot of weight because of that, and I would experience heart palpitations, and I was dizzy, and I was tired. But in my head, I was protecting myself.
Mia was 17 when she lost over a third of her body weight and entered treatment. But she says she doesn't necessarily blame social media.
It can be very positive and very good, or it can be very negative and very bad. Very is like the key word, and it really can go either way. If you choose to look at social media like it is your goal, that's when it becomes really unhealthy.
For her, it was mostly positive.
I found support groups. I found other people who are struggling with ARFID, but it gave me a sense of like, I'm not alone in this.
A new national survey, though, shows a disturbing 88% of college students disagree, saying using social media is making their body image worse.
Social media is not reality. It's something that can be altered like a film reel.
From filters to intense editing, there's a good chance you've seen what Kristen Sostak from the Renfrew Center is talking about. This is not my real face. This is my face.
No one is posting their worst days on social media. We're posting the days that we look best, the days that we look happiest, the best kind of backgrounds. So it leads to almost a rabbit hole of comparison. If I just had that thigh gap, my life would be so much better.
It's especially a concern for younger kids who are getting access to social media earlier in life than ever before.
And they don't have the emotional maturity to really discern it's all fake.
Kristen says talk to your kids as early as possible about the dangers of social media. And if you suspect that they may have an eating disorder, there are treatment facilities all across the country, including where Mia went in Philadelphia.
They completely changed my life. And it's because of Renfrew that I'm like literally here today and loving life.
Well, Kristen says that our kids are always watching us. So if a parent has a negative body image, there's a good chance that they'll pass that along to the little eyes that are watching. So if you can't completely control what your kids see online, you can at least try to set them up for success that way. With your Health Smart, I'm Amy Lutz.